Yeah, is this thing on? Alright, thirds footy. Where do I start? I guess from the beginning. It all happened here first. I was in year 11 at the time and we came rolling in at lunch. There was this new guy on the block, Mr. Loken we called him. So obviously a lot more boys were wanting to play footy, so we've rolled in to the auditorium here for a meeting and it just didn't stop. People just kept coming in and there was like 60, 70, 90 blokes in here and we just were thinking, this many people in here, I'm not going to get a gig, we're not going to play footy this year. And then that's when he announced there will be 3 teams for footy. That was the first time that there was 3 teams for St Michael's ever. So that was a pretty big accomplishment. Yeah, and then we've walked out of the auditorium and not even 4 minutes later, my buddy McPhee was already on it. He made an Instagram account called The Fucking Thirds, and that was the start of it. That kind of set the bar for what the culture was going to be like in the third. Jumping forward to this year, I kind of reflected back on the previous year and I thought I'm not giving enough to the thirds. With the Instagram, I didn't really play my role as an admin, and every week we kind of made it a tradition. We would have a team player post, we would have a game day post, and we would have a final results post.
Yeah, our first loss came against St Peter's, of course, and they dropped all their seconds players. And then the week after, we played the PAC fourth and lost that game too. So a pretty poor finish to the season, but yeah, a lot of positives to take away from the year.
Let's say there's about 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and I'm looking at the clock and I'm like, I'm just not going to kick a goal, am I?
What the hell?
There we go!
Oh my!
What is leadership? Leadership is leading by example, getting the boys around, getting everyone active and ready to commit, ready to support each other and making decisions to help the team. The biggest challenge, probably the lack of talent produced, but there's been more coming up, but we still have one every game, except the last 2 that don't count, so it doesn't matter. It's not been that bad. We're pretty good. Oh, Bunga, the great man, the best coach I've ever had.
It meant a lot to us.
He's getting up there. One day I rocked up to a game and half his face was patched up. Yeah, didn't know if I was ever gonna see the bloke again, but he pushed through and was looking better than ever the next time.
Yeah, it's just the effort he put in with the boys. He really built relationships with everyone, and he really encouraged everyone to do their best.
He understood the culture of the thirds. He didn't really care about winning or trying to play our best, just have fun, a lot of goals, get everyone involved. That's all he wanted.
I just really wanted to help create a sense of community with the school and really share the journey that these brilliant football players were on with the rest of the world. You know, we reached some pretty big places this year in social media, and we really brought St Michael's footy to the rest of Australia, and I'm hoping one day the world. The funniest post I've shared is probably just the collection of photos we gathered from all the games, you know. Stitched a few of the fellas up, but yeah, really just sharing some of the best moments, people getting tackled, you know, speckies being taken on some blokes. Not gonna name names, but you know, and just sharing the journey with the people.
One piece of advice, not to take it too seriously. The role as the thirds captain is have a laugh, have fun, make the boys enjoy it. That's all that matters. The results don't matter. Winning doesn't matter. Just about having fun. You gotta have good speeches. That's a big point. Yeah. So work on that. That'd be my advice.
I mean, obviously, wake up really keen, get a good night's sleep before, maybe some Weet-Bix in the morning. Drive down to the bus, meet the boys, you know, just chop it up with the boys and all that. Get a bus to the venue, then that's where things really kick off. We start getting into drills, you know, 20-minute kick on that win, 30-minute, you know, kick on the goal, maybe on the yellow oval, and then get back to the change rooms, hype up the boys, 1-minute run, 5-minute speech, and we're on.
Look around you, look at the heritage they have. You know what that means to us? Fuck all.
Yeah!
That means fuck all for us, because we're the fucking thirds, and we don't care about what they've built on this soil and what they've done around us.
I mean, my favourite memory is definitely when Jack Rowe kicked 6 in that third quarter against Ross Trevor, it was, away. Wait, sorry guys. Jack Rowe's just been traded to the seconds team. Another area they have is just seeing Nick Ryan, Matthew Todd just tear it up. Week in, week out. They're just fucking unbelievable blokes. And yeah, that's definitely one of my favourite memories as well.
You know, when we'd have a big win, we'd always come back in here, sing the song. Bandits was obviously as the captain, he would do the knock knock.
Yeah, come on, boys!
So whenever the thirds would play away, the ones and twos were at home, and of course we would make a stop on the way back from our big away win. We'd get some KFC and we'd come and watch the second and then the first play on this hill. We'd stand on this hill and watch them. Until of course Mr. Loken stepped in and we had to move over there to the scoreboard, which isn't a major difference, but it definitely did affect the atmosphere a little bit. You know, you're not getting as good of a view, and yeah, it really wasn't the same.